Welcome everyone to today's tropical weather update. First, we will be talking about tropical cyclone Mao in the southwestern Pacific. It's currently with 100 km per hour winds and category 2 in the Australian scale. It will get very close to western Fiji, so if you are in western portions of Fiji, be aware of rain, landslides, a lot of wind, but it won't impact Fiji directly. It will pass near western Fiji, but a lot of dangerous conditions regardless. And there's also another invest here, then another invest also here in the Western Pacific. This invest has still a low chance and it has been removed by the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, but it might form into something later on. So if you are in the Western Pacific, keep an eye on it. Now there's Tropical Depression 17W, and it's in the Western Pacific, tracking west towards Palau and towards the Philippines. It might strengthen a little bit when it gets near the Philippines. So if you are in the Philippines, keep a close eye on this and stay tuned for updates. Now there's another disturbance in the Bay of Bengal, and this might form into something later on this week, and all the models take this north towards Bangladesh. So if you are in Bangladesh, keep a close eye on this because it might be a big problem for some folks in Northeast India and Bangladesh, and a lot of rain in the southeastern Bay of Bengal now. So if you are in these islands here, stay safe too. Now let's see the Atlantic. There's this one disturbance with 60% chance of formation in the next 7 days. This might get upgraded to 70% later today if the conditions continue to allow it, but there's still some uncertainty. So here's the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. You can see the two cyclones there. They still haven't put out anything for the Bay of Bengal, but they probably will. Now let's check how the forecast is doing for Fiji and those islands there with the rain and everything. First the rain accumulation. It's not predicted to get right over Fiji, the worst of the rain, but the worst of the rain will be just offshore. So Fiji, there's a lot of rain also forecasted, so stay safe in Fiji, and if you have family there or if you know someone there, tell them to stay safe. Now the wind gusts. This cyclone might bring up to more than 40 knots of wind gust to parts of Fiji, between 30 and 60 knots to parts of western Fiji. So a lot of wind. Be careful. This will be a dangerous storm. Now let's take a look on rain accumulation for the Philippines on that tropical depression. Though there will be a lot of rain, especially on many parts of the Philippines. So be aware of this, especially between 5 and 10 days from now in the Philippines. It will get very busy, so be aware. Also a lot of rain parts of Vietnam. Now let's see the Bay of Bengal. There are some incredible rain accumulations here for southern Bangladesh. So all that rain can be very dangerous, and most of it will be between 3 and 5 days. So be aware of that. Now wind gusts. Let's see. We can see this getting a little bit better organized near eastern India, but not a very severe cyclone, but certainly a big rainmaker, bringing a lot of rain to those areas. Now let's see the wind gusts in the Philippines. A lot of wind approaching the eastern Philippines, but the cyclone will probably arrive more towards Friday and Saturday, but it won't be very strong, but there will certainly be a lot of wind, so keep an eye of that as well. Now for the Atlantic, let's see here. Rain accumulation. A lot of rain is expected for many parts of Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, and Central America. This rain can be very dangerous, cause mudslides, landslides, and floods. So be very careful with this and stay safe. If you have friends or family in parts of the Caribbean, tell them that a lot of rain is coming to those areas. Now wind gusts. Let's see. As this thing starts forming, there'll be 30 to 40 a mile an hour wind gusts across the ocean near Jamaica and near Haiti, and stronger winds towards Haiti, but this can change. It's just a model now, and so that's it. Stay safe, and if you have friends and family in those areas that would be affected by these cyclones, tell them to get ready and stay safe. There's just one more thing I want to show. Is the rainfall for the Gulf Coast of the US. There's a deepening low pressure, not a tropical low pressure, but a deepening low pressure in the Gulf, and it will bring a lot of beneficial rains towards Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, but there can be one flash flood or another, so always be careful with these rains, and a lot of rain for parts of Florida too. Later on, this low pressure might track north across the east coast, but then we'll see what happens with that. So that's it for today's update. Thank you for watching and stay safe.